So, ma'am, could you tell me, what are your earliest memories of the Y?
To begin with, I'm a Gloucester girl.
Mm-hmm.
I've lived in Ipswich for almost 50 years, but I am a Gloucester girl. And my first recollection of the Y is my brother, who was 4 years older, said, let's go to the Y. This is the Gloucester Y, okay? Mm-hmm. Let's go to the Y and see our grandmother. What was our grandmother doing at the Y? My grandfather was a tailor in Gloucester. He died young, leaving her with 7 children.
Wow.
What was she to do? There was no welfare. She wouldn't have taken it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
She was too proud. She managed to get a job at the Y as the matron. These guys were all young men from out of town. They were not Gloucester fellows. They had come to Gloucester. They didn't have any place to stay. This was affordable housing. My grandmother took it upon herself to see that these young men stayed on the straight and narrow. I can remember walking up the stairs with her and through the men's dormitory. That was how you got to the view.
Uh-huh.
And I remember standing there with my hands on, I wasn't very big, standing there with my hands on the windowsill, looking down at the harbor, thinking, this is beautiful, Gloucester Harbor, with all the fishing boats.
You were pretty much born into the Y, it sounds like.
Yeah.
And we've known each other for close to 15 years now. Tell me about when you started to get more involved with the Y.
Actually, Jerry, that did not occur until I retired from teaching at the high school. I was special needs teacher there. When I left, Martha, you know Martha, my daughter,
yes.
She's my youngest daughter, wanted to know what I was going to do now. And she said, I think you should get involved with something physical. I think you should come to the Y. That's where I started meeting people.
Uh-huh.
That's when I met Cub and Rosie Morgan and Bill Wasserman. And then, of course, in 2000, my husband died suddenly in 1998. And it was not until 2002 that I had a phone call from Bill Wasserman asking me if would I be interested in serving on the corporate board. I did not hesitate very long. This was something I wanted to do. So I called Bill back and said, yes, I'm in. And I'm still there, doing what I am. This is one thing that I really like about the Y, is for all ages and stages. Mm-hmm. It's not just for the young and strong.
So, ma'am, you're coming onto the board at that point in time. That was a critical juncture for the Ipswich Y.
Yes, it was.
As we both know. We were developing plans for Potter House Village, the affordable housing. There was a lot of controversy as we started to build Potter House Village.
You said it. I remember it very well. One, it's too big, it's too close to the street, and there should not be affordable housing there in a big lump like that. You should spread it out around the town.
But we stayed the course.
Yes, we did.
We persisted. We worked through it.
Did. Yes, we did. We did. We felt that what we were doing was right.
And I recall that you received a vote of confidence at one point, too.
I did. I was concerned that the board, I wanted to be sure that the corporate board was really, really supporting this. So I asked for a vote of confidence. Got it, 100%.
So, ma'am, the affordable housing is, of course, one of our strategic initiatives, and that's so important to us. But what else inspires you about the Y?
Well, I'll tell you, this achievement gap, as a retired teacher, that really turned me on. I got so excited about that. I thought, this is the way to go. Mm-hmm. This is the way to go. And I email Maggie Rosa back and forth. You know, she's in charge, or she's president of Gloucester Educational Fund. I wrote to her because I was pleased to see the cooperation. Not one group doing something, but a lot of groups working together, collaborating. Mm-hmm. This really is something that I like, approve of. This is the way to go. And this summer, has been really wonderful. So I'm looking forward to having a visit next summer to observe some of this in action. Maggie commented the Y knows how to do it. The
right.
learning in the morning and then the activity in the afternoon, that's the way to keep the kids involved and
Exactly.
make them want to come again.
Ma'am, recently my wife Trish and I became members of the Triangle Society.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Why did you decide to make a planned gift to the Y yourself?
Times are changing. Remember that graph that we saw? And we saw how the need is like this. The need is getting higher and higher, and what we're providing is here. We are trying very hard not to turn anybody down, which means we need to bring in more money, which means we need more donors, we need more people to help. But I like the way the Y is moving. I like the fact that the Y keeps evolving to meet the needs of the community, because this is what's important. I have the utmost faith in the future of the Y. I do.